produce too. So, but I love to me, like having a good relationship with your engineer is like super important.
Why you say that?
Because they are probably there with you on the most intimate level, more than anybody, more than the person who made the beat, more than sometimes the instrumental, more than any, because they're like, I cried in here before, you know what I'm saying, with just my producer. I mean, not my producer, my engineer. One of my engineers that like was doing this one song called Maybe, and I just got the news that my bass player friend who was recording on the song had died. I got the news the day before, and I had to come in here and record the next day. Yes. And I was like, I just started crying, and then I told him what happened. Like, they're there with you when you're like in their deepest like part of your emotions. Because when you get in here, you're like, if you are that type of artist, some artists are just
raw,
not,
letting it all
and they get the whole feeling. They have to be there with that energy. So it's like engineers are like super important, but they're so behind the scenes. People don't really like, give them their credit. Yeah. But they like deserve a lot of credit.
And if you don't tell them about it, they're not going to think about it or consider it anyway. So, as far as people who don't know the process.
Yeah. But I feel like engineers, they love music. Yeah. You got to. You be sitting there doing that for hours and 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 hours.
That was amazing too. Not just like, the depths of it.